Are you a Flutter developer looking to get your app in the hands of millions of users on the App Store? Well, you are in luck. In this video, we will walk you through the step-by-step process of uploading your Flutter app on the App Store. So let's get started. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you have watched my previous video on how you can upload your Flutter app to TestFlight. In that video, I covered the steps on creating an identifier, setting up the themes and other terms related to uploading your app. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I highly recommend doing so before continuing with this tutorial. In this video, we are going to jump right into the uploading of Flutter app on TestFlight. So let's get started. Alright, in this video I am going to upload my matrimony app to the App Store. As you can see, my app name is Vashisht Matrimony. I am gonna upload this app on the App Store. As you can see, themes are already set up, so we can move right into the process. So first I will open appstoreconnect.com and I am gonna refresh the page. Now I will navigate to the app section, and here as you can see, my app is already here because I already uploaded it on TestFlight for the testing purpose. Now I will quickly show you the TestFlight section. As you can see, I have uploaded this app 4 times and the latest build number is 5. So I'm gonna upload new bundle and I need to increase the build number by 1. In my case, I will change it to 6. Now I'm gonna change it to 6. Let me run the app to show you what it's look like before we upload it to the app store. Guys, it may take time, so I'm gonna fast forward the video. Guys, before we moving on, there is an important step that you need to take care, which is adding app icon. If you are using Flutter to develop your app, there is a fantastic plugin called Flutter Launcher Icon that can help you to create icon for your app in just one click. This plugin can automatically generate app icons for both iOS and Android and saving a lot of time. Now build is success, app is installing. Now we have our app ready and we can move to the next step of creating an archive of our app. So guys, this is how my app looks like. I'm not gonna show you the entire app. Now I'm gonna create an archive of this app. So in runner, select any iOS device and in the top menu click on product and select archive. Here it is, click on archive. Now app is archiving. It may take time, so I'm gonna fast forward it. Now the build is complete and archive window is open here, and you have to verify that the version and the build number are correct and click on distribute app button to distribute the app. It will open prompt to choose the method of distribution. Here you have to keep pressing next until you reach the review screen. Now on the review screen, you can review app details including the bundle identifier, version and build number. Make sure everything is correct before proceeding. After reviewed your app, click on upload button to upload the app to the App Store Connect. This process may take some time depending on the size of your app and the speed of internet connection. Once the upload is complete, you can log into App Store Connect and check the status of your app. As you can see, the build upload is complete and prompt indicate that app has been successfully uploaded to the TestFlight. Now let's open the App Store Connect and select our app. So let me open App Store Connect and refresh it. Here is my apps. Now let me navigate to the TestFlight tab to check the status of our latest build. So as you can see, our latest build which is build 6 is currently in the processing state. This may take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, so we will wait it to complete. You can refresh the page to check the status periodically. While we wait for the build processing to complete, let's go ahead and upload the screenshot for our app. As per the Apple guidelines, we need to upload at least 4 screenshots for each device type that our app supports. In this video, I will be uploading 4 screenshots for each iPhone size that my app support. If your apps also support iPad, then you will need to upload a screenshot for iPad as well. All the screenshots have been uploaded. Now let me check the test flight processing. So let's go to test flight again, and here as you can see, app is processed and it required for the missing compliance. So here select none of above and click on save changes to comply with the Apple guidelines. Once we have done this, our app is ready for testing. As you can see, ready to submit. Now we have completed all the necessary steps for the compliance. It's time to add some additional information to our app. This includes adding an app description, promotional tags, support URL and other things. First, let's start with the promotional text. Promotional text is a short message that appears on the top of our app page on the App Store. This text should be catchy and informative. Next, we have app description. This is a brief summary of what our app does. It should be clear and concise. It is essential to highlight the app's unique feature and benefit to help users to understand why they should download it. We also need to add a support URL, which is the link that user can follow if they need assistance or any question about our app. Now, next is copyright information to our app. This includes the year of publication or the copyright owner's name. Guys, this step is very important. If our app requires sign-in information like sign in with email and password, then you have to provide this information in the app review information section. This information is used by the Apple's app review team to test the app's functionality and ensure that it complies with their guidelines. So guys, keep in mind you have to provide the information for sign in. Next, we have the notes section. Here you can add important information related to the app or tell about the feature of the app. And now we are done with this part. Now click on save button to save the changes and move to the app information section in the journal tab. And now here you can add or update your app's name, subtitle, primary category and other relevant information. Here we have name and category, and guys, this is the SKU which is unique for every app, and in the category you need to select your category. I'm gonna select social media. So guys, that's it for this. Now it's time to set the rating. So I'm gonna select none here. Guys, you need to select none, otherwise your app will not be accepted by the Apple App Store team. And click on next, and here you need to select if your app contain unrestricted web access, then here you need to select yes, otherwise no. Now I'm gonna select no. Now click on next, and here you need to select the age. So I'm gonna select restricted to 17 plus and click on done. Now click on setup content rights, and here guys, if your app have any third-party access, then you need to select yes. In my case, I'm gonna select to no and click on done. So guys, that's it for the app information. Now click on save button to save the changes. Let me save it. And guys, let's talk about the pricing section. So here, go to the pricing and availability. Guys, if you are planning to sell your app on the App Store, then you need to set up the pricing for it. Here you need to select your currency, and here you need to select your pricing. In my case, my app is free, so I'm gonna select $0 and click on next and click on continue. Guys, that's it for the pricing. Now when you upload your app to the App Store, you can choose to make it available in specific countries or region. It is important to note that some countries may have specific requirements or regulation that your app must comply with. So before selecting any country or region, make sure to research their laws and regulation. Guys, it is important to note that you should not select China as an available country for your app. This is due to specific regulation and requirements that may not be feasible for all the app developers to comply with. So in my case, I'm gonna select India and some other nearby countries, and after selecting this, click on done button to save the changes. Now that's it for availability, and here go to text category and click on edit, and here you need to select your app category. In my case it's dating, so I'm gonna select dating and click on done. And guys, make sure to untick this, make this app available on Apple's Silicon or MacBook, and that's it. Click on save button, and it's time to add the privacy policy URL for the app. This is required by the Apple, so make sure to have a link to your app's privacy policy. So here it's the app privacy policy, and click on edit, and here paste your privacy policy URL and click on save. And guys, also if your app collect any user data, you will need to provide a brief description of the data collected and how it is used. This is known as the data collection information. And guys, I'm using, my app is using data, so I'm gonna select yes, we are collecting data for this app, and click on next. And here scroll down, and here you need to select the information that your app is needed. And I'm gonna select name, email, phone number, and here nothing else, nothing in health and fitness. And here I'm gonna select photos and videos because my app is using phone's gallery, and that's it. And now click on save, and it's time to set up the why you are using this. So here I'm using for the app functionality, and here it's asking that it is related to the user identity. So yes, this information is related to the user identity. Click on yes and click on next. Click on next, click on next. And here guys, it's asking for you are using name for tracking purpose, so click on no and click on save. And guys, you need to repeat the same step for these all email, phone number and photos. So I'm gonna skip and fast forward the video. Now everything is done here. Click on publish, and here it's asked for your permission, so click on publish again, and it is publishing. And now guys, it's time to add build, so click on add build, and here select your latest build and click on done. Build is now selected. It's time to add for review, so click on add for review. Now it's asking for my confirmation, so again click on submit for app review. So congratulations, our app has been successfully submitted to the App Store for review. Now it's time to wait for the review process to be completed by the App Store team. This process typically takes 1 to 2 weeks, but it can vary depending on various factors. Once your app is approved, it will be published on the App Store and available for download by users. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching Tech Jarves.